Hi guys, I'm Juliana, this is Sophia, and welcome to Act 5 of Othello. It's been a long time, get ready for a wild ride in Scene 1. What's going on? What's the gist?
Alright, so Iago and Roderigo are planning to ambush Cassio, because he's going into a brothel to meet with his girlfriend Bianca. And Iago gives Roderigo a sword to kill Cassio, and Roderigo then stabs Cassio, but Cassio stabs him back because Cassio's armor wasn't pierced, and so he's still alive. And then Iago enters, and he stabs Cassio in the leg. And then Othello hears what's going on, and he thinks Iago killed Cassio.
Yeah,
that's crazy. A lot of stabbing.
That's a lot of stabbing. So,
Alright, so then Scene 1 continued. Othello, despite hearing people being stabbed, he decides it's nothing, and he goes back to his bedroom to kill his wife. Okay. And then, back to Cassio, Iago, he enters for the first time, and he's like, "Oh my god, Cassio, are you okay? Who stabbed you?
Oh my gosh.
I will find this villain!" And then he stabs Roderigo, and he kills him. Which is that he's part of the plot, and he could tell everyone Iago is behind it. And then Bianca enters, and she sees her boyfriend wounded, and she's like, "Oh my god!" And then Cassio, he can't explain what happened because it was all dark. He was being her at night. And Iago then says Roderigo was at fault. He's like, "He stabbed you! I killed him! I did you justice, Cassio!"
So, Cassio, he's basically being carried off with the body of Roderigo, so,
Wounded and dead, yeah.
He's dead. And Amelia
enters the scene, and she's like, "Oh my god, what happened?" And Iago tells her. And then Iago puts Bianca under arrest, I think because she's a prostitute, but that's
odd.
Kind of unclear. And then he sends Amelia to tell Othello and Desdemona what happened, because apparently it's relevant to them.
Imagine just getting arrested for doing nothing. That's sad.
Getting arrested for witnessing your boyfriend's getting hurt.
Scene 2. Othello, he's standing over his sleeping Desdemona. I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you!
And for whatever reason, he first kisses her before he kills her, and then she wakes up, and he's like, "Prepare to die."
Prepare to die. You killed my father.
Prepare to and he go on to I didn't do that.
So she's basically like, "Oh my gosh, why are you killing me?
Why?" And then he's like, "You are an adulterer. You cheated on me." And she's like, "What? Huh?
I approve. Handkerchief. Trust."
What?
And then Othello, he's like, "Okay."
And then he says Cassio has confessed and has been killed, even though Cassio has not confessed and has not been killed. And then Desdemona starts crying, and Othello's like,
Some dude I totally not in an affair with. Yeah, so that's nice, but what's continuing on?
Alright, and then Othello, he tries and smothers her with a pillow, which is crazy. And then Amelia, she calls outside the room, and Othello thinks Desdemona isn't dead yet, so he smothers her again because he's merciful. And then Amelia is like, "Hey, Roderigo's dead." And Othello is like, "Is Cassio also dead?" And she goes, "Nah." And then Othello realizes that he's screwed. And just at that moment, Desdemona wakes up. She's like, I'm murdered. I committed suicide." Because she at first claims that she's murdered, but then a second later she's like, "No, I committed suicide. I killed myself. Othello is free of blame."
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I just tweaked the pillow. I'm like, Yeah, so we love this, and continue.
And then Othello, despite getting defended by his dead wife, he's like, "You know what? She's lying. I killed her, and I'm proud of it."
Why?
And then he talks to Amelia about how Iago, helped him see the truth. And Amelia is like, help, murder!
And Othello, he's like, "Oh my gosh, no, Iago, let me straight, bro."
No, bro.
And he's just crying over his dead wife that he literally killed.
And then Othello, he still wants to believe that Iago is right, and he mentions the handkerchief, and then Amelia's like, yeah, I got it, and I found it, and I gave it to Iago. Dude, I don't know.
Yeah, so that's crazy. And then, Continue.
And then Othello tries to attack Iago, but Montano disarms him. And then Emilia reveals the truth about Iago, but Iago stabs Emilia and then runs away. And so then there's Emilia, who's dying, Desdemona, who's dead, and Othello are left only on a stage. And Emilia, with her last word, she's like, Your wife was faithful. And then Othello runs and he's like, before that, Graziano returns with Cassio and the now imprisoned Iago. And then Othello stabs Iago, but Iago's like, haha, I mean, I'm not killed. I may be hurt, but I'm not killed yet. Oh.
And then he's like, okay, I'm not telling you anything about what I did. No, that's fun. That's nice.
That's nice. And then Lodovico shows a letter from Roderigo's pocket that tells the whole story of what happened. And Othello's like, Cassio, how'd you get that handkerchief?
I don't know, man. I like kind of found it in like my chamber in my bedroom.
And then Othello says he will die upon a kiss, and he stabs himself and falls upon the bed with Desdemona, like Shakespearean characters often do.
And then, as the play ends with a little, you know, a little something amazing, Montano, he's like, okay, guys, here's how we're gonna, you know, handle the death, the murder of Iago.
We're gonna kill Iago!
Alright, guys, like and subscribe. I just got strangled.
Like if you want to see her strangled.
Like and subscribe if you want to see me, like, alive again, period.
No, like if you want to see her
Bye-bye.
die.
Bye-bye. It's